Well, hello and welcome to Gmodism Total Nerdery channel. This is DatAmazingCheese, standing on top of his tank and looking quite awesome. Because we are here for a all-tank showcase. Isn't that awesome? Alright. And this tank, for non-knowers, what is this? It's the Tiger II. It's a German tank, the Tiger, and it's a late one. I must confess, I do not know the difference of the late and the early Tigers, but this is a late one. So, Second World War tank, very cool. And we can see the detailing of this tank is really exquisite. We use lots of visual clips, of course, but it's to make the really very realistic like armor platings and turns in all the different parts, which makes this a really well performed build. It looks really cool. Well, it's a sure cool looking tank. I forget to broadcast things. It looks very awesome, as I explained, but you didn't hear it. But the detailing is very good, I must say. We should definitely be looking at this in action too. And I have a bit high FPS. No, don't worry, the FPS is not high, but the ping is high because I believe this is an Australian server. And the tank is moving. Looks very nice. Well, it's sure agile. I didn't notice if the track was animated or movable, but it's animated, very nice. It's old. He says it's a bit glitchy. It's pretty old and I haven't updated it. Well, in that case, I'd say it still runs up pretty good. I mean, it obviously works. And we fire away a shot. And here we can see the pilot sitting in his tank. We should go around, just have a little sneak peek here. For the Tiger II. And we have lots of small ammo boxes like fitted in everywhere. There is basically 1 or 2 shots in each, so it's very, compact. We have some diesel. We have some really big V12 engine here. Excuse me. Sorry, a bit cold, still hanging on. Well, sure, a lot of stuff packed in there. It's a very compact build. I'm sneaking myself into this one. We sneakily took the control over it. Of course we don't know the controls, but the gearing seem to be maybe automatic because I only press VSAD. I have no idea how to choose the aim here, but anyways, it seems to be working pretty good. Impressive indeed. Let's sneak And of course... Ah! Thank you! R is unlocking the turret. I see. And here we have a little hologram thing too, pointing out on where we will hit. And we can fire. And it's... I don't know if it's maybe my client side being 300 ping something away, but it's very... it's a bit wobbly. Or I guess that's maybe exactly why you can lock and unlock the turret. And this seems to be using the same turning system as we use for the APC/light tank tutorial. So that means it's really slow when turning. Well, pretty good hill climb. But the really steep hills is a bit problematic. Well, I like it. I say that it's a very good build, even though it's very old. Because it's indeed a good looking tank and it's indeed moves still just fine. Makes me wonder, how are the new tanks? And here we have the next one. And what is this for a tank? We update some stuff, I see. Needs to be some maintenance work needing to be done here. And this is a Mouge super heavy tank. 181 tons. Well, that's pretty heavy. Looks like some solid power on this one. Indeed. Interesting indeed. It's very big. We should sneak ourselves inside of this little tank here. What do we have? We have 2 engines on... Eh? Okay. Oh, it was the middle. Never mind. We have one big engine here in the middle. And actually kind of much space in this little tank here. Ooh, and isn't this very nice? It's a little box for keeping the stuff in. Let me just... And it's not heavy though. Okay, it's a very light little box. I wonder if this gives any protection. I'm not sure. I just need to ask. This little plastic box I found inside the tank with all the wire equipment in, does it actually provide any protection? I got a bit curious. Very interesting. Entity linker. Because it had very low weight, so it probably doesn't have any much ACF armor, I guess. Or maybe it's very much armor and it's hard to know. Maybe I can check that. Yeah, it's... Oh! Ah, I see. Okay, so this is basically... It was very light, I believe it was. Or maybe we're tricked by the parenting. Anyways. It's will protect from maybe 1 or 2 shots if it's not too heavy fire and high explosive. It's all armor and no docility, so it will wear off very fast, but it's also will protect it for a few shots. So this is probably something you can do too to protect your stuff. It's a real good tip. Maybe I will start to use this too. Well, I must say that's a very smart idea you got there. It is really nice. And we have the fuel in the front here. I guess it's less important. Won't blow up as much. I mean, diesel is hard to get blowing up, actually. And here we have the turret inside the turret. We also have some armor in the turret. Ooh, high explosive. We have the armor piercing and explosive down there. Okay, I see. Well, looks like a solid battle tank. I guess we could see this in action. This looks like the sphere there. Oh, really? Oh well, thank you. I jump in then. So we have gotten permission to test this ourselves instead. So we suppose it's the same. It's the same controls here. VSAD. It's seems to be the same. It's the most usual steering we got there. At same as the APC tutorials though. So it's 181 tons, which makes it not too fast, and it basically stops when we try to turn. So it's better to... No. This does use the same turning as... Never mind, this is the other type, I believe, because we can turn with it without moving, like staying on one place and moving. Because if you try to turn like this with a, you know, heavy tank steering, it will stop basically. But this can rotate. We also will click once to load the gun. I guess we can unlock the gun here, and we can. And we will absolutely do a fire. And well, that's rather nice. It will take ages to load this, I guess. M2 is coax. Okay. Whoa. Did I accidentally click? Okay, that's interesting. It looks like we got an autoloader here. I thought it was a regular gun, but I didn't look, so I mean... We can click both mouse and 2. That's very interesting. I thought... Usually there is a machine gun or something, but not this one. Aha! I see, it's a 75mm short cannon as coax. Well, that's really smart. And we have 120mm. Oh, I see. I see. Not autoloader. It's just that the coax is very fast, so I got confused. This one is kind of slow because 120mm, you know. We will test some basic hill climb with this one too, of course. But the turret on this one seemed to be much more stable, I guess. Well, it's 181 tons, so I guess we're a bit more of a stranded whale feeling in this build here. But it's very much tank-like, and it actually has some good feeling attached to it when driving around. So that's really cool. Well, I say it's a really cool tank. It has a very good feeling when driving around. The detail of this model is less, but it's really good idea to have a big coax gun. To conclude. But well, it looks good. It's more of the like less detailed tanks indeed. Most tanks have puny 7.62 machine guns, that is, but this one 75mm. Indeed, when facing other tanks you better have something to come with. Alright, I believe we may move on if there is nothing else you'd like to show on this one. I don't know, maybe we missed some interesting part. I wouldn't know. So, what will we get now is the question. I mean, people, look. This spawn gun. Okay, he moves, damn it. Whoosh. My cream. The creme de la creme. Crude Panzer 4. I still have a few errors. I don't know what it is. Damn it. I can see it looks nice. But a few errors. Why do I have errors? Okay, we're just gonna show where the errors are. Ping issues. There, we have an error. There is the error. Yes, exactly. It goes along the whole turret to the end of the turret. I see 3, but they're layered and have the same material. So basically, they are... I wonder what causes this. Yep, I can see ammo boxes. Small ones. I do have the Counter-Strike source, yes. Okay, we are back after some technical issues. This is the Panzer 4. It's a crude Panzer 4. And you can see it's a very nice looking model. We have some... Well, we have the Panzer. We have the... PZK PFW IV, that's 4. AUS G. Okay, that's probably the full technical German name for the tank, I believe the engineers came up with. So, here we even have some extra wheels, and we have some entrances for going into the tank, and we have lots of resizing and lots of holographs for this tank. It's a advanced build, so to say. And we were missing some parts, some U-beams. He said they were kind of crucial, but there is little to do about it. So, this tank could look more awesome, just to give you the tease. Well, it sure looks like a very cool tank. It's very much details, and it seems to be very well performed, even though we missed those U-beams. There were only... how many? I think we missed 3-4 of them. Ooh, and a little... I love the tools hanging on all his builds. Alright, sounds like a plan. It said I can drive and you can gun if you like. It's unfrozen. We should totally look onto this one. We should look at the interior more later on. And we will get to the seat here. Somewhere. Maybe. Whoa. Experiencing technical issues. The FPS is... We're standing at a steady 4 FPS. Okay, we're gonna... Am I stupid? Or... Oh no, this is... Yeah. The cold is hanging on. Oh. Left one. Oh. What? Does it actually... Wow. That's really cool. Shift is lookout. Okay. The left one. Oh. This one? Yes? Whoa, no. I think the ping is creating some minor issues here. And we try to sit in the ammo box. And lookout is shift. What? I don't understand. Maybe we can... Oh! I see. I think we're experiencing some camera issues. Oh, here it... Oh, now it works fine here. We should look at the controls he told us about earlier. Shift zoom, right unlock, left one, shift. Okay. Okay, we should unlock the turret. And we can see the hill climb is kind of good. Or can we get up? If we can get up, it's kind of amazing. We seem to maybe be able to get up. Oh yes, we can get up. No. Will we get up? I'm absolutely not helping him by doing some recall in the wrong direction. So here we are inside the turret. Oh my god. And, well, we tried to sit in the box made for wasted ammunition, so that's stupid. Of course, I thought it was some... You never know. Experiencing some... Probably because of the ping. I think we're at a steady 300 or something. But I'd say this does work really well. We also have some machine guns going on. Okay, we need to get out of that. Whoa, whoa. Well, this is interesting. Now it's... Yes! Okay, so we just lock the turret and jump out to have a good look from the outside. Because it's a good looking tank. Panzer 4. Sure, looking good. Aha! Well, it's a very good looking tank. I will be absolutely checking the inside of this one. Thank you. So, the inside of this, it's a fully crewed tank, which means it actually has interior, like you see here. We have the machine gun there, we have the gun there, we have 2 seats for... And this is probably the aim thing, I believe. It should be. That's why the left seat is the gun seat. And the turret has interior, which is very, very nice. Going down the tank, we have away from that area. We have some rather packed ammo boxes here, because it's one shot in each little thing here. We got another machine gun here with a little ammo attached here, little visual ammo box here. We have some nice levers for driving the tank here, and we also have the controls, which is interesting. All pressures and lots of different stuffs here. If we go out from this little area we should be in, we can find the engine with its cooling radiators and such. And well, there you have it. Very nice. We'll sneak ourselves in this, just because we are experiencing camera issues. Oh well. Indeed, a very good looking tank, I must say. And, as well, I love the extra wheels sticking out of here. It's like they have a little box so they can be in. It's so detailed. I love it. And moving on. This is a Soviet tank. It's not any Soviet tank. No, it is the T-55. Very famous Soviet tank. And we have the nice round shapes going on here. Looking nice. We even have the little communist star signing its factions. And some protections for the lights. Very nice. It's a nice model. You have some extra stuff hanging out on the outside of the tank. Well, I'd say it looks very close to the original. What I remember, at least. But it looks very good nonetheless. Well, we have another good looking tank. We should be checking if there is... I believe that with the last tank, which was crude and old, like few things can match it. So this has little interior, as basically all tanks in ACF, by the way. Downloading abort. Okay, interesting. Well, you have this little funny download abort sign sticked to you. Doesn't matter. Should we look at action? His name is AmazingCheese, not download abort. This tank has full suspension, like my Panzer IV. Well, full suspension is never wrong. You have the little machine gun there instead, which you can aim around freely. And it's a rather quick tank here. Very quick tank. And it has no problem getting around, turning fastly and moving fastly. It seems to be a very nice tank. Ah, very agile tank. And the little gun is also to be moved freely around from the rest of the tank. How cool is that not? Ooh. With the full suspension, you get some of that real nice recoil. I guess we're in the danger zone here. Looking nice. We sneak ourselves into the tank. Ah, and it's really fast. Indeed, a very fast tank. So we can... Yep, we can just get over there. It seems to have automatic gearing. We can turn around like that. We can also... We can turn this while moving, no problem. Unlock the turret. This was the first decent tank from our Amazing Cheese. And you can see the recoil of this tank is really nice. Like, boom. And there we can even lock that one to use the machine gun only. Well, I love the full suspension, and I'd say it's more than decent. It's a good tank. Very good tank, actually. Let's do some, you know, shooting when going around. Oh yeah. This wins the mobility, I believe, for this time. Maybe. Well, this one is really fun to go around with. I believe this might be the most agile one. Actually, one of the more agile tanks I've seen. It's very agile. It's very agile indeed. Very impressive. The turret is only 7 props. Wow. Well, that means it's a probably quite lag-free tank then. Very cool, 7 props for a turret. I believe the armoring is kind of not so good in that case, but it's hard to get the round shapes correct otherwise. Okay, and now we're back. We had to remove some errors, and this is another Soviet or Russian tank. Or he said Russian tank, so maybe it's a newer one. And it looks newer. This tank looks kind of more new than the other tanks, but maybe I'm completely wrong. But it looks really cool. Ooh, and here we have some... What is this? Well, this tank is a T9 0A MBT or OA MBT. Quite modern. It looks kind of 80s, but I am not... I don't know the model. And here we have... pretty protected indeed. Here we have the new recursive armor, telling you about all the armor. Nice. Well, this tank once again has some really cool Models, I mean, okay, we missed the beams, but I think I think it still looks kind of okay. Actually, it looks really awesome. I mean, here we have all these details. It's far more than 7 props on this one, haha. But really, it looks so high tech. It looks kind of 80s. Actually, I don't know the model so much, so I can't tell you the exact year it was produced, but I know someone in the comments will probably know the exact year this one was produced, which is nice. Ooh. Well, it's a very cool model. I like the looks of all the props. Definitely more than seven props on this one. Looks cool though. It looks really cool. Oh my god, what's that magic? Oh my god. They it pop up people. I never seen this before. What is this pop-up holo crew members? That's really cool. Do this again, I wanna see. Okay. That's very, very cool. Wow. I didn't expect this. It's pop-up crew members. If you feel alone, you can pop up some crew members. Ooh. And it has, ooh, it's missiles on it. It uses ACF missiles, which is very believable for a new tank. Or like not World War II, where all the missiles kind of sucked. Well, looks very nice indeed. Mr. Download aborted. No. Ooh, and we're doing some hill climb testing here. I see this is quite movable too. Cool. I love those red little reflexes hang around there. We should totally... I don't believe we probably didn't look inside. We can see some ammo boxes. And ooh, we actually have some nice interior spacing here. That's nice. Rockets, very cool. And some smoke. This tank sure packs lots of high-tech stuff, which you can put in your tank when you make a like modern tank. Indeed, a modern tank gives you lots of options, even though many people tend to be wanting to build... Here we can see him sitting in his tank. People tend to build World War II tanks, as there's a huge fascination for the World War II technology still. But in ACF you can also build modern tanks, if you like to. Because then you can put in missiles and high-tech stuff. Anyways, I'd love to see some World War I tanks. Like, I should probably build one, because then you can have shitty armor, it doesn't need to be very movable, and you can call it, oh, it's a tank from World War I. Actually, it's a tractor. Ooh, fairly heavy, just under 60 tons, which is not that heavy considering the huge builds some people build. Sure looks cool. We should be trying this out. I totally sneak into this one too. And this uses the turning, which is good. Also, oh, it's pretty smart, it seems. Nice. Whoa, this turret is fast. I guess it's one of the feats of a modern tank having a more fast turret, because, you know, modern electric engines. And here we have missiles. Very nice. And we can even aim with shift. Which is, now I use my camera. I will just... That means the HUD is removed, which was very stupid of me of not think of. Okay, here we have it. Here we have the gears information and the, you know, the info. And here we can fire some stuff. We can see the RPM, and if we press shift, we will get this nice... Whoa! I see, they're steered with a Ranger. That's very nice. Wow, I love the sniper aim for the tanks. I do love your aims for the tank. It's looking really nice when driving around that thing. Alright, and this concludes the Grand Tank Showcase with DatAmazingCheese. I'll ask him, and I probably put some link to him. He's on Steam if you wanna contact his awesome tank building. And well, really cool tanks. I think this is the most amazing tank only showcase we had here on the channel so far. So this is a really cool tank showcase, and looking really nice standing there on his tank. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you tune in to the next episode and the other videos on the channel and my other channels. If you haven't noticed, I have several channels, subscribe to them too. Anyways, thank you very much, AmazingCheese, for being in this video, and see you around. Gmodism Total Nerdy channel officially out.